I'm not done with this one yet. Let me show you who Majana Satrapi really was.
My fight today with the Republican Spring is to try to rebuild a secular left, a Republican left, a universalist left. We've seen what's happening at UNEF, which is absolutely appalling. A left that has no hesitation in the fight against anti-Semitism. Lukewarmness in the fight against anti-Semitism. Well, I believe there's a Republican left to build, and my energy today is entirely focused on this fight, and that's what we're going to do with the Republican Spring. They've swept all these issues under the rug for years. They've refused to address these topics. They label anyone who dares to criticize political Islam as Islamophobic. On anti-Semitism, they've spent years making Palestinian terrorists honorary citizens in their cities, putting targets on the backs of Jews, to the point that today, in almost all the cities of Saint-Saint-Denis, the number of Jews has been...
That is Amin El-Khatmi, president of the Republican Spring Party in France, a Zionist political movement for which Majana Satrapi was a founding signatory of. This political organization, like all other right-wing organizations, is grounded in Zionism and, in turn, Islamophobia. And it shouldn't surprise you that Samira Mohyeddin would interview Majana, considering her own views reflect that of the Republican Spring.
Do you think it's fear? What do you think it's fear? What is this insistence on viewing women as lesser than? Is it fear? Is it ignorance? What do you think it is? Like, why do the mullahs hate women so much?
If I'd shown you this on CBC, CTV, or any other type of corporate or state media, nobody would really be surprised, and we would all be clamoring about holding them accountable. However, since this is independent media, there's actually no avenue toward accountability. And Samira is not the only one who works with Islamophobes or Zionists. Rachel Gilmore is another influencer who's worked repeatedly with Zionist organizations like the Canadian Anti-Hate Network, founded by this Zionist, Bernie Farber, who has pushed IHRA aggressively. Ironically, she has choice words for this degenerate Zionist, Warren Kinsella, who is, according to Bernie Farber, a brother from another mother. Now, the general public seems to have different tolerances for people who work with Zionists and Islamophobes, being far more forgiving to people like Samira and Rachel. What I do know is that the Islamophobia industry, according to Nathan Lean, is a multi-billion-dollar industry that goes back a few decades. And it is paramount to call this shit out when it happens, considering that Muslims from Iran, Yemen, Iraq, Lebanon, and Palestine are the only people confronting global Zionism and the US empire. So if you think they should be held to account, it's your responsibility to call it out. Because one side is giving you this.
Why do the mullahs hate women so much?
And the other is giving you this.
Ya Allah, you! Ya Allah.